Hey there, welcome to today's video. It's Nick Garcia, creator of the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle and author of the Healthy Fat Loss Diet. Speaking of healthy fat loss, in today's video, I'm going to go over the 6 essential components so you can come up with your very own fat-burning, healthy fat loss, real food meals. Now that might be an earful to say, but these healthy fat loss meals that I also kind of call metabolic boosting meal plans or meals are very easy to create. Most of the time you can create these and come up with them in under 20 minutes. A lot of them are 10 to 20 minutes so you can come up with them. I'm not going to go over how to cook these meals. What I'm going to go over is what you need in order to make sure that you're 100% of the time eating to promote health and a fat burning metabolism. Two very important things if you need to lose any weight or you have any interest in getting healthy or burning off specifically stubborn body fat. If that is of interest to you, then make sure to watch this video. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. There's a lot of information, so just take notes. I have these covered, so of course you watch through the whole thing, so you don't try to skip on. Well, you can skip on in this video, but it's best to kind of listen to some examples and really absorb the information because there is a lot of information out there. Just go ahead and Google right now healthy meals and you'll probably get 50 million plus results. So hopefully I can help you look at a recipe, figure out what to change in order to create a healthy fat loss meal. Cool? Let's get started. So here is your healthy fat loss plate. This is a meal. That's supposed to be a fork. Doesn't look very good, but I guarantee the information is priceless. All right, so let's go ahead and start on this side. The first thing you need is fat. All right, so you can probably tell by now this is not going to be your average video or information about how to create meals. I want to get down to really what it takes from a physiology standpoint to help you really lose weight and get rid of all those generic weight loss and health tips that you are tired of reading, like drink more water or eat more protein. While yes, those might be true, you need some stuff that is actionable and that you can start doing on your own. If you're interested in the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle, my private membership community, I provide you meal plans that have all these components. You don't even have to think about it. But I'm going to go ahead and help you out right now. So you need some fats. 2 things you need to know about fats. Fats will not make you fat. It's a type of fat. And there is a healthy fat and there is an unhealthy fat. Those things are facts, all right? So healthy fats, coconut oil, olive oil, avocados, nuts, some seeds, not flax seeds, believe it or not. If you have a question about that, I won't get into that now, but you can ask me in the comment section or shoot me an email, whatever. Chia seeds are awesome. What else? Grass-fed butter, palm oil, ghee. What else? Fat from organic animals like grass-fed beef, fat from that, fat from organic chickens, fatty fish that are wild caught. All those are healthy fats. Fats help regulate your hormones. Your brain is made up of mostly fats. We need fats to survive. Not only survive, but if you want to start burning fat, you need to eat more fat. Okay? Fat is an awesome fuel. Our cells love it. Remember, healthy cells mean healthy body. Healthy body is a fat-burning body. Unhealthy cells from eating fats like trans fat, margarine, polyunsaturated vegetable oils, pretty much like all the oils that they are used at restaurants and fast food, like corn, canola, peanut, safflower, sunflower, combinations of those. Anything that has lots of omega-9s and omega-6s, you generally want to cut down on, especially the 6s like corn and canola oil, that type of stuff. You want to go for more saturated fats. Those are the most stable, the healthiest. Our cells love them. It helps promote detoxification at the liver, promotes a healthy thyroid, and it friggin' revs up your metabolism. And polyunsaturated omega-6 fatty acids do the exact opposite. They are very unstable, they oxidize, they get rancid with any light, any oxygen, any heat. So you definitely don't want to cook with them. All you want to cook with is coconut oil and butter. And sometimes lard or rendered duck fat or something like that with lots of saturated fat. I know it sounds gross and it's probably against everything that you've ever learned, but trust me on this, those are the fats you want to go for. Once you have fats, you need to get some healthy carbs. Couple things about carbs. Carbs do not make you fat. It's a type of carbs. There are healthy carbs and there are unhealthy carbs. Digestible is what I like to call them. If your carbs are digestible, like most vegetables, some you got to cook, especially if you have any digestive issues. Fruits are awesome. Starches are pretty good unless you have any blood sugar issues. Gluten-free grains are awesome. Legumes are great. Honey, that type of stuff. All awesome carbs. Some of those have caveats or disclaimers, like if you have any insulin problems, you want to avoid or cut back on or make sure you're combining these the starches and anything with sugars, even if it's natural fruit, honey, that type of stuff. So once you have your fats, then you get your awesome carbs. Lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, some starches, legumes are some carbs that you need to start adding to your plate. And the last one, of course, is protein. You probably guessed that one. I'd say 9 out of 10 food diaries that I look at, women just aren't eating enough protein. So you need to get your protein from organic animal products, grass-fed organic protein powders. I provide all that information in the inner circle. I can't get into it now, but you need to look at, first and foremost, your protein quality and then your quantity. Because when you enhance and optimize your quality, you'll not only reduce your inflammation, but you actually assimilate and absorb and use more of the protein that you're eating. We're eating very crappy types of protein these days. And believe it or not, like fast food burgers, the protein in there is probably only like 40% actual meat. The rest is fillers. So even if you're like doing bunless, how I hear some excuses sometimes, you're not even getting good protein. You're getting lots of unsaturated, polyunsaturated vegetable oils, preservatives, additives, a really crappy meal that's going to inflame the heck out of your digestive system, overload your liver, and then slow your thyroid down, kill your metabolism, kiss your weight loss goodbye. So keep it real simple. These three things, you're just going to shoot for 33, 33, 33, filling up your plate with the organic protein, some awesome digestible carbs, and some healthy fats. And all of those things are going to, number one, regulate and promote fat-burning hormones. Number two, stabilize and regulate your blood sugar and insulin levels. And finally, everything together will help you create and form a fat-burning metabolism. I talked about that earlier. That is the goal with these meals. Your meals are balanced. They are stabilizing your blood sugar, so you're always combining any carb, especially if it's a carb that has a high glycemic index, like potatoes, for example, can be very healthy. But if you eat a lot of them by themselves without any butter, for example, or any protein, you're going to have a bad time with your insulin levels. And if your insulin stays too high for too long, you're going to develop insulin resistance, prediabetes, diabetes. And when you have that, it's very difficult for you to burn fat, because insulin tends to be in high doses in the body a fat storing hormone. So we want to create meals that are regulating and stabilizing those insulin and blood sugar levels. Hormones like cortisol, if you're eating inflammatory foods, cortisol is going to be in excess. If you're eating estrogenic foods, estrogen is going to be in excess. Insulin is also a hormone that we talked about already. If you're eating high glycemic carbs too often, even fruit late at night or right first thing in the morning, eating even bagels, even if they're gluten-free, can really spike those insulin levels and really give you a hard time to lose any weight or get healthy at all. So that ultimate goal of creating these healthy fat loss meals is to promote an efficient metabolism. And that is the number one reason most women fail at their diets, is that you start damaging and breaking essentially your metabolism by eating the wrong kinds of carbs, eating inflammatory fats, not eating enough protein, etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed today's video. There's a lot of information in a short amount of time. I'd love for you to click the link below this video to check out the Healthy Fat Loss Inner Circle and become a private client of mine. You'd be surprised at how not cheap it is. There's a lot of awesome, it's valuable information, but since I can coach in groups, I can really make this cost effective for everyone. You can check it out for a very small investment. Just click the link below this video. I'll see you inside the inner circle. If you have any questions, let me know.